How's it going, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today I'm going to be talking about some really interesting information concerning Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Now, in yesterday's videos, we recently found out that we got a multiplayer reveal, announcement trailer, as well as this really interesting blog post. Now, I have already covered the weapons, the equipment and perks, and as well as the maps and modes already on the channel, so make sure you guys do check out those, which I will leave down linked in the description and annotated at the end of this video. But as you guys can see, we're going to learn a little bit more about wall jumps and the operators themselves. Apparently there have been a few interesting tweaks and changes for those. So as you guys can see, wall jumps, with additional innovations to Omni movement, you have an increased choice in your traversal capabilities. The image above shows a few examples of locations within multiplayer environments where walls or other vertical sections can be optionally leapt to, then from, to rapidly maneuver across a section of the map, often to gain height. Wall jumps can be chained together up to 3 times, but with a loss of inertia each time to keep the momentum balanced. So that's basically this, essentially jump fatigue. Expect to use wall jumps to reach higher vantage points, leap over dangerous gaps in the map, or to find different routes to take. Note you can perfect your wall jumps in the multiplayer training, which we will get when you first start up that mode. Optional tactical sprint. Turok has also taken a closer feedback and made tuning adjustments across the board for a more controlled experience, including the removal of tactical sprint, a limited duration boost of speed allowing faster movement than standard sprint as a default movement option. Instead, this ability can be granted through an optional perk in multiplayer. There's also a grenade body shield finisher, which is this, as you guys are currently seeing on screen. Looks pretty cool, to say the least. I think we've more seen that as a move, as I think we've seen it as like more of a cutscene as opposed to a actual user input type finishing move. So that is really interesting. I'm really keen to hear what you guys' opinions are of this in the comments box down below. The body shield mechanic introduced into Black Ops 6 is as entertaining as it is practical, allowing you to grab an opponent from behind and drag them around the map using them to block incoming fire. Usually this ended with the opponent's demise or letting the enemy go. For Black Ops 7 there's an additional tactical way to use Finisher 4 courtesy of a well-timed grenade. Once you have your first 3 locked in a body shield, you can jam a grenade onto them and shove them forward. They'll stagger for a few seconds before the grenade detonates and other enemies will be caught in the explosion. You can hone timing with this explosive technique in multiplayer training. So that is really interesting. We've also got an interesting look here at some of the operators. So as you guys can see, there's 2 factions, JSOC and the Guild. So that looks really interesting. So as you guys can see, there's going to be a few of these that are going to be playable in the beta. Excuse me. But what you will notice for the very first time ever, if I'm not mistaken, are the zombies operators, I suppose. I think it's probably the best way to describe it. Are also going to be available to play in multiplayer. So that is really interesting to think about here, guys. Zombies operators being used in multiplayer. So that is really interesting. So 50-50, she's going to be playable in the beta. Then on top of this, you've got Anderson, Carver, Dempsey, Faulkner is another one that's in the beta. Gray, Grimm, Harper, Girardo, which is in the beta. Kagan, which is in the beta. Karma, Mason, who's also in the beta. Maya, Nikolai, Razor, Reaper, as well as Richtofen, Samuels, Takayo, Ted, Vermac, which is in the beta, Weaver, Waylin, and Zaveri. Waylin and Zaveri are also in the beta as well. So that's really interesting to think about. Let me know what you guys' opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Then progression, so now across more modes. So players gain level XP wherever they play in Black Ops 7 multiplayer, co-op campaign, zombies, Dead Ops Arcade 4, and at Season 1 Warzone. Initially, level XP progresses along military levels 1 through 55. Each level unlocks new game content, beginning with new default loadouts until custom loadouts are unlocked at level 4. After that, new levels award a variety of useful content, including weapons, equipment, score streaks, perks, wildcards, operators, and other major features and pieces of content. Prestige and Prestige Master. So the classic Prestige system is back in Black Ops 7. Players who reach military 55 can begin the Prestige leveling up process at any time, offering further rewards including content that's exclusive to the Prestige leveling journey. The choice of Prestige is entirely up to us. There are 10 Prestige levels to climb through, and each time you enter a new Prestige, expect a level reset, a permanent unlock token, and a Prestige icon reward displayed in your level insignia, along with other Prestige specific rewards. Prestige teams will continually escalate beyond traditional definitions and later prestiges to cover elements within the Black Ops 7 narrative. Expect a deeper Black Ops 7 Prestige system for the dedicated player who makes it Prestige Master. In addition to ultimate rewards like operator skins and blueprints, expect additional Prestige Master titles and colours at regular intervals throughout your level 1000 grind, and to further showcase your prowess. So Weapon Prestige returns in Black Ops 7 for the first time since Black Ops 4, delivering deep progression and rewards to the weapon levelling process. The option to enter Weapon Prestige appears after reaching a weapon's max level. As with Player Prestige, Weapon Prestige is available across multiple modes. Each weapon features 2 Weapon Prestige levels, followed by Weapon Prestige Master, providing 250 additional levels to climb through, yet with a unique camo awarded to players who get to the end. Entering Weapon Prestige 1 activates the following effects. Level and attachment reset, which means your weapon level returns back to 1 and all weapon builds are locked, and all returned attachments are relocked and must be earned again through the leveling up the weapon again. This does not include optic attachments or weapon camos, which remain permanently unlocked once obtained. Weapon Prestige 1 unlocks, so entering Weapon Prestige 1 unlocks the following. A unique prestige attachment that's different for every weapon, the choice to unlock one of your weapon's attachments permanently, a unique weapon camo that can be equipped to that weapon or any others, a prestige build is automatically created for the weapon you just prestiged with the prestige and permanently unlocked attachments applied to it, as well as the weapon camo. Your weapon prestige icon next to it, which changes as you progress from 1 to 2 to master to maximum level, as shown in the kill cam. Okay, that's interesting. At this point you can level up your weapon again just as you did before, but once it reaches max level you can optionally enter Weapon Prestige 2. Weapon Prestige 2 unlocks, entering which unlocks the following. Another choice to unlock one of your weapon's attachments permanently, a weapon specific weapon charm, a second unique weapon camo that can be equipped to that weapon or any other. Here, Weapon Prestige 2, you can level up your weapon one more time before you finally and automatically enter Weapon Prestige Mastery. Enter Weapon Prestige Mastery, which will expect the following. All attachments for your weapon are now permanently unlocked. Your weapon's level remains at the number it was previously, but continues all the way to 250. This final leveling occurs at a faster rate than before. Expect additional XP rewards on weapon camos at levels 100, 150 and 200. Unlock the ultimate reward for your weapon when you reach the level 250 maximum, a unique final camo for you to showcase, with some of the level 250 camos being returning fan favourites. So that is really interesting to think about. Black Ops 7 Weapon Prestige offers a deep progression with each weapon, virtually no more wasted weapon XP, and double quick progression as if you utilise any double weapon XP tokens throughout the grind. So that is really interesting. Let me know what you guys' opinions are of that. Progression, careers and weapons. So as you guys can see, Black Ops 7 offers an impressive number of in-game challenges to test every aspect of your combat metal, granting players with plenty of awesome new rewards upon completion. Calling card challenges. So a deep set of calling card challenges awaits you in multiplayer at launch, classified into 3 categories: career, hardened and prestige, as we all know. Complete each challenge to earn a calling card and XP to represent the accomplishment. Complete each calling card set to unlock an animated mastery calling card. So that's typical basic multiplayer calling cards. Players who manage to complete all set will unlock the ultimate multiplayer 100% animated calling card, so that's really interesting. Daily challenge reroll, so that's going to be returning to Black Ops 7. Now it is new in Black Ops 7 but has been in Black Ops 3 in the past, which is the ability to reroll one daily challenge per mode day. Stuck on a final challenge or don't want to change your playstyle to complete one of the dailies you are given, you can reroll it for something that might better suit your playstyle. Weekly challenges, that's going to be starting in Season 1, features a new piece of unlockable loadout content week after week in the post-launch seasons. For weapons, attachments and score streaks, complete any 6 of a week's challenges across all 4 modes, multiplayer, zombies, co-op, campaign and warzone, to unlock that week's new loadout item. So I think it's going to be the exact same way as, I think, wasn't it Modern Warfare 2 or 3 that had that? So that's going to be really interesting. So we're going back to that really interesting grind. So basically, if you remember in Modern Warfare 3, if I recall correctly, there was like 7 challenges in multiplayer, 7 challenges in Warzone, and 7 challenges in zombies. And we had to pick any, so there's 21 total challenges there, and we only had to complete like 6 or 7 to actually get that specific week's reward item. So it looks like we're going to go back to that again, so that's really interesting. Weapon camos, this all breaks down. For the first time in campaign, for the first time in COD, campaign will have a weapon camo journey. This means you can earn and unlock weapon camos across co-op campaign, multiplayer zombies, and its Season 1 Warzone. It means every one of the 30 launch weapons has a total of 16 weapon camos to unlock, 9 military camos, different for every mode but the same for each weapon, 3 special camos, 4 masteries, and there are 16 different mastery camos across all 4 modes. So that's really interesting. Weapon camo updates and improvements, guided by development, observations and feedback. Expect a host of improvements to the weapon camo grind. So there's going to be fewer headshots and better camo pacing. Players now only need 80 headshots per weapon to complete all 9 military camos. I think with Black Ops 6, I think it was like 100 or 120, something crazy like that. And the pacing of camo unlocks is more consistent as you progress. Earn your first camo after 5 headshots, then every 10 after that. So that's interesting. Military camos, instead of requiring headshots, shotgun will now require point blank kills, and sniper rifles require one-shot kills to progress it. Special camos, there are now 3 special camos per weapon instead of 2. So that's going to be interesting. Equipping universal camos, you can equip any universal camo to any weapon. The previous requirement was having to unlock 5 military camos on the weapon before equipping it, but that's now been removed. Warzone camo challenges, the Treyarch and Revan teams are monitored and re-evaluated more difficult and frustrating Warzone camo challenges. So that's going to be happening in Season 1. It's Camo Hub and tracking. The Camo Hub camo challenge tracking and automatic displays of camos near completion, and last used weapon camo display feature will be present in Black Ops 7 at launch. So that's going to be interesting. Other ways to earn camos will include weapon prestige, weekly challenges, and seasonal events. You can anticipate an ample number of desirable universal camos during Black Ops 7 seasonal events and updates. And redacted, so that's going to be interesting. Reach classified to unlock the classified mastery camo. So that is really interesting. Let me know what your guys' opinions are there. Mastery badges, looks like they're going to be coming back as well. But apparently new in Black Ops 7, earn diamond for all multiplayer categories to unlock an animated calling card representing total multiplayer mastery. So that is really interesting to think about here, guys. Let me know what your guys' opinions are of that in the comments. Statistics and profiles, so combat record, leaderboards and medal collection return in Black Ops 7. So that's really cool. Customized showcase wallpaper and clan tag. Free showcase select up to 3 calling cards, 3 mastery badges, and the operator you want to appear in your profile, viewable by other players. So that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest with you guys. Really keen to hear what you guys' opinions are. Obviously, we've got the beta next month, so that's going to be really exciting to look forward to. I have already covered that numerous times on the channel, so I have gone into a bit of detail in the previous videos and that. So just to touch back on a past video that I've already made regarding these blog posts and the multiplayer reveal and everything. Matt Scrons, who's one of the developers at Treyarch, has basically put out a really interesting tweet here regarding potential mode also coming to the Black Ops 7 beta. Now, it doesn't specifically reference this in the blog post. However, apparently that there is knowledge that they do see our requests for from the community for Search and Destroy to be included in the Black Ops 7 beta. This doesn't necessarily mention that is confirmed to be in the beta. However, he is aware that we would like to request to see it. So I'm really keen to hear what you guys' opinions are. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so much to upload, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.